Good afternoon. It is roughly going on 4 o'clock, and we are in the Ojibwa campgrounds here in Baraga on Keweenaw Bay. The train is in town, and I will be following it tomorrow. But I thought you might be interested in what we have here. In front of me is a mound. And there are Indian artifacts in this mound. Looks like an animal has dug a hole here. This is kind of a sacred area. It is not our local Indians. But the story goes, and I'll get it as correct as I can, but stories have a way of having many different tellings, and once that happens, you're not sure of what's what. Anyhow, I'm going to take you over to the Sandpoint Lighthouse. One of our doctors here purchased that lighthouse, and all this property was just beautiful, beautiful redwoods and some marshes. Anyhow, he wanted to move the lighthouse, and while he was moving the lighthouse, he discovered he was pushing one of these mounds into the water there. And while he was doing that, he discovered pottery or bones or something. So he stopped immediately and called the, there it is over there, called the, I believe he might have called the tribe. I'm sure he called the police, the museum, to find out exactly what was going on. Turns out it was a burial mound from, they think it's the woodland people. So that mound was destroyed, but there were several more. And I'll just take you to that one. But anyhow, there was a lot of, somebody from one of the colleges downstate came up, and there was a lot of exploring done and stuff like that. And I'm going to finish this over by the lighthouse. I'll be right back. So the mound that I was telling you about was shoved into this wet area. There's a duck. And the doctor stopped the work. Could have been workmen doing it. And the people from Western University, somewhere downstate, came up and took over the explorations. Our people were doing the explorations, but then they came up and took over and took everything downstate with them. And I will conclude at the lighthouse. So, continuing the story of the Indian mounds, we are now at the lighthouse. Sandpoint Lighthouse, this is called. We are coming up on the bay. It's very cold and windy. Wow, I can't believe how cold it is here. I think they're working on this lighthouse. Anyhow, this is the lighthouse that was being moved, and they found the Indian artifacts. They were all taken downstate. Wow, I can't believe the water here. Water level is really high. There used to be a walking path over there. That's all water now. They call this a refuge now. Yeah, I see one of the little walkways over there that's broken up. That is just amazing, isn't it? There was an eagle's nest that the tree fell apart. A lot of erosion for a couple of years. Out that way is Point Abbey and Lake Superior. Right across the way is Ziba. No, the lighthouse isn't working at this point. Anyhow, back to the Indian Mounds. It was determined they weren't our tribe, our local tribe, Ojibwa, but belonged to some other tribe. The Woodland tribe, there's some conflict over whether that's even accurate. But the bottom line is, at some point, a delegation went downstate and brought them all home in boxes. The remains that they had dug up brought them home in boxes, and they're stored somewhere. So this would have been, wow, a long, long time ago. Now if you look straight across the bay there, you see the smoke. That is Certainty and the biomass coppers, the biomass plant. I'm trying to see, yeah, there we go, straight across there. Yeah. And then there's Lance. Let's see what we got going here. This is one way to shore up a eroded place, eh? And kind of a critter was here. Boy, you get in the sun and it's nice and warm. Down around the curve down there are sites for campers, and people live here. It's a wonderful place in the summer. I'm sure the tribe gets first dibs. See what we got here. Maybe we had a dock here at one time. So that's the bottom of the bay right down there. Bishop Erica Shrine is. I wonder if I can find it. I think trying to looking. Hold my camera still. Kind of hard in the sun. Let's see. Those trees. No, I'm not going to be able to see it. Anyhow, so the remains were brought back. They are somewhere in boxes. I guess this tribe doesn't really recognize them. So it's kind of a mystery. And this is Sand Point, not to be confused with the Sand Point in the Sioux. Saw a bird go overhead. I thought it might be an eagle, but it was just a seagull. There's actually enough room up there for people to stand. I'll post a couple pictures with this. It's only about 32 degrees, 33, somewhere in there, so I'm gonna head back to my car, head over to the launch sub, and we'll go ahead and get some train photos. Okay, this is Nancy at the Ojibwa Campground, Sand Point Lighthouse, and I will see you trackside. Good afternoon. Looks like we're back in business. Train came in this afternoon. Nice long one. So it appears I'm going to be busy tomorrow. Let's see if we can see how long that is here. On the other side of Lambert Road. You can see them all the way down there across Lambert Road. They go beyond the teepees. There we go. 5408. Okay, this is Nancy, and I will be following the train tomorrow. Watching where I'm walking as I'm going here. Okay, thanks for joining me, and I will see you trackside early tomorrow morning. Don't be late.